So today, we're diving into a tactic in Call of Duty Mobile that is so effective, it almost feels like it should be illegal. We're going to break down exactly what it is, how it works, and yeah, why people are calling it the dark side of the game.
And that's a really good question, right? In a game where the only real rule is to be the last one standing, where do you draw the line between a smart play and just a dirty trick? That's exactly what we're getting into.
Okay, so to really get why this tactic is so brutal, you have to picture the scene. This is Battle Royale. It's this huge map, the play zone is constantly shrinking, and you've got dozens of other players all fighting to survive. Every little sound, every footstep you hear could literally be your last. And it is pure, unfiltered chaos. You're hearing shields cracking all around you. Airdrops are screaming in from the sky with game-changing loot, and you can hear the rumble of an enemy vehicle that's just about to explode. It's a complete sensory overload, and you've got to act, not just think.
Then, right in the middle of all that madness, the absolute worst happens. Someone on your team goes down, and that, right there, is where our story really begins. Not with an attack, but with a rescue mission.
And then you hear it. Those two little words that just change everything. A teammate is hit, they're vulnerable, and they're counting on the rest of the squad to save them. The pressure is on, instantly.
But before you can even make a move, it gets worse. You hear that cold, robotic voice from the game confirming your fear. Your teammate isn't just down, they're out, eliminated. The stakes just went through the roof.
But here's the thing about Call of Duty Mobile. Getting wiped out isn't always the end. See, when a player dies, they leave behind their dog tags. And those tags, they are the one and only way to bring your teammate back into the fight.
And this is where things get dark. Because that one single thing that can save your teammate, it also happens to be the perfect bait. You know you have to go get those tags. I mean, your gut instinct, your loyalty to your squad, it's all screaming at you to go get them. But what if the enemy knows that? What if they are counting on it? This is what's known as tag camping. The enemy squad doesn't just eliminate your teammate and move on. Oh no, they wait. They sit there and watch those dog tags, knowing full well that someone from your team is going to come for them. They turn your friend's lifeline into a death trap.
And that's exactly why it gets called the dark side. It's a strategy that completely preys on the best part of being on a team, your loyalty. It's cold, it's calculated, and man, is it brutally effective.
So if you're the one trying to make the rescue, you're not just on a mission anymore, you are staging a full-on heist. You have to get in, you have to grab the objective, the tags, and you have to get out, all while the enemy is watching your every single move.
And you know, someone has to make the call. Someone has to decide to risk it all for the team. They know it's probably a trap, but they're going in anyway. The heist is officially on. So here's the plan, step by step. First, your teammate gets taken out. Second, you have to somehow survive long enough to run in there and grab their tags. That's the really hard part. Third, you got to get those tags to a terminal to be scanned. And finally, you wait for the revive flight. Every single one of those steps is a massive opportunity for the enemy to take you out too.
But then you hear it, that beautiful confirmation from the game. Success. You actually did it. You made it through the ambush, you reached the terminal, and the tags are scanned. The hardest part is over.
And that's the payoff. All that risk, all that tension, it was worth it. Your squad is about to be whole again, all because one person was brave enough, or maybe crazy enough, to stare down the tag campers and pull off the heist.
The heist is complete. I mean, against all odds, the team is back together. That is a huge win, not just in the game, but for your squad's morale. You stared right into the dark side, and you won.
So at the end of the day, that's the question we're left with. Is tag camping a dishonorable, dirty trick? Or is it a genius strategy that just plays by the rules of the game? Honestly, there's no right answer. But where you draw that line, that says everything about the kind of player you are.